Hey there, I'm Christina Jackson, your natural food chef and holistic health coach. We are whipping up some fresh sage crepes with smoked salmon and yogurt curry sauce today. These crepes are not just tasty, but they're loaded with goodness. So let's get started. Our ingredients for the batter we're going to start with is 1 cup whole wheat pastry flour, 2 large free-range eggs, 1 cup low-fat milk or unflavored milk alternative if you choose to use soy or almond, 1/2 cup water, 3 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil, 2 tablespoons fresh sage chopped, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1 cup plain low-fat yogurt, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, juice of 1/2 lime, 5 cups of cremini mushrooms sliced, 1 teaspoon dried thyme, salt and pepper to taste, 1/3 cup of dry white wine, 2 tablespoons of capers, 1/3 pound of smoked wild salmon. Now that you have all your ingredients, we're going to start with the crepes. And to start with that, we're going to blend all of the batter ingredients together. So grab your bowl and go ahead and start with your whole wheat flour here, your 2 free-range eggs, milk or milk alternative, water, and this one you're only going to need 2 teaspoons of that extra virgin olive oil. So save that one for later for when we're ready to fry. We have that. We're going to add our fresh sage and just a little bit of salt. Add a little flavor into there. Okay, great. Now that's all combined, we're going to whisk this together. So as I mentioned, we're using whole grain flour. Now whole grain foods are digested more slowly than refined foods. And it's actually going to help keep your blood sugar and insulin levels low, which in turn is going to give you more energy throughout the day. So go ahead and keep whisking this until it's nice and smooth. Break up that flour there. You don't want any chunks there. You want some nice, thin, smooth crepes. Now that's done, we're going to set that aside, cover it, and refrigerate it for an hour. Meanwhile, we're going to get started on our yogurt sauce. So I'm just going to need a little bowl for that. There's not a ton of yogurt. We're going to combine our yogurt, curry powder, and lime juice. And this is just going to be a great little addition to top it off with. It's going to add that extra flavor in addition to protein. So you're going to get some protein from this yogurt there. It's actually providing you with 13 grams of protein per cup. Okay. Mix that around until that's smooth as well. We're going to set that aside along with the batter and get started with our filling. All right, welcome back. The batter has been in the refrigerator for an hour, just chilling, and this is what we have. We're gonna get that started. I have my skillet here on medium-high heat, and I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of the extra virgin olive oil to the pan. Once I add that, I'm gonna swirl it around to make sure we evenly coat the bottom of it. So we have 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil over there cooking, warming. Turn it down once it has been heated high. We want to turn it down to low. And then we're going to start with our crepes. So go ahead and take a ladle and ladle 1 scoop into the pan. Cover the bottom of the pan with your batter. You're going to want to work quick, like I said, because it's going to cook quickly. Once it's gone for a minute on this side, then we're going to flip it over. Give it a flip and let it go for about 30 seconds. All right, as simple as that, we have our crepes. Now that we have this here on medium-high heat, we're going to get started with our filling. Add your tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and the remaining ingredients, your cremini mushrooms, which are packed with riboflavin. 1 cup of mushrooms here is going to be 1/4 of your daily recommended intake. So this is a great little hidden gem of the dish. We're gonna add that along with our thyme and salt and pepper to taste. So we're gonna cook these down a little bit until they get nice and soft. So you'll start to notice them sweating a little bit. I'd say about 5 minutes. It's already smelling amazing. Thyme and mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Mushrooms are so great for you. They don't get the credit that they deserve, but they are fantastic. So while that's going, we're gonna add this white wine. We're gonna let that cook down a little bit, about 2 minutes. We're gonna cook off the alcohol. So we're turning off our mixture here, and I'm gonna grab my crepes, and I did wash my hands because I am just gonna be using my hands. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Now, we're going to add in the salmon. Look how bright and gorgeous that salmon is. The salmon we're gonna add provides a great healthy dose of omega-3 fatty acids. It's gonna help reduce your risk for heart disease and stroke. I'm gonna get this mixture using a slotted spoon just because I don't want my crepes to get soggy. This way all the juice will drain and we'll just get all those vitamins and minerals here in those mushrooms. All right, just gonna fold again and then fold. And we can do that same thing with this next. Grab our salmon. And really, I'm just putting it on a quarter of the crepe here. That way it's easier to fold, easier to eat, and everything kind of stays nicely tucked in there in that nice little pocket. And don't be afraid to pile that on. Really, you can't go wrong with too many mushrooms and capers. There we go. It's looking absolutely amazing. We're gonna finish that off with a dollop of this curried yogurt. This is a quick and easy dish for you to do at home. These crepes make the perfect brunch, lunch, or dinner. Give it a try and enjoy.